Another Brick Fan here with the 2023 Advent calendars. This is day 21. Let's start off by looking at yesterday's builds. Here we have yesterday's builds, starting with Emperor Palpatine from the Star Wars Advent calendar, this table and chair from Harry Potter, the small train build from the Avengers, and lastly we got this little build with a small puppy and a table with milk and cookies. Let's go ahead and get the doors open for day 21. Here's our Star Wars Advent calendar. We're going to look at day 21 right up here on the top row. Looks like our last one for the top row. Oh, we got Emperor Palpatine yesterday, so here is Palpatine's throne. Palpatine's throne in the nice black there with a smooth back, and allows him to sit in there. Very nicely done. Let's move on to our next Advent calendar. Here we are with the Harry Potter Advent calendar. Let's take a look at day 21 up here on the top row. And it looks like another minifigure. Maybe Neville Longbottom? Let's get another quick look at him. Here's our next minifigure, and I thought it might have been Neville just as a quick look, but now looking at it, it looks like this is Draco Malfoy with the silver and black here. I really like this Arctic hat here and the gray and black. Turned out really nicely. I think the key for me was the black wands, and then of course the blonde eyebrows here on what looks like, what turns out to be Draco Malfoy. Let's move on to our next Advent calendar. Here's our Marvel Advent calendar. Let's take a look at day 21 up here on the top row. And it looks like we have a dinner table. Some turkey and some beverages. Appears the Avengers like to enjoy a nice drink and some turkey at the holidays, just like most Americans, I suppose. Let's move on to our next Advent calendar. Here we are for day 21, last one on the top row here. At least the last one we haven't opened. And it looks like Mrs. Claus, or maybe just Grandma, is skiing or snowboarding, it looks like. Well, definitely going to have to go with Mrs. Claus on this. She has the black boots, the red suit, the white ruffle around here, and it looks like she is out ready to hit the slopes and shred it up. So let's take one last look at our builds for today. Here are our day 21 builds. Starting in Star Wars, we had Palpatine's throne. A good build here for Palpatine's throne. I like the use of these peak pieces or dual slope pieces here for the arms, and of course the tall back here. Maybe it would have been nice to see a turntable on the bottom so it would move around, but I suppose you can twist it however you'd like here as it's sitting on the table. This is Draco Malfoy. He's in kind of all black, but still has kind of the silver look here to his sweater and stuff like that. He's got the tan mid legs, so these are one stud shorter than the standard minifigure legs. I really like this winter hat, and it's cool to get it in this black and gray color. You see a little bit of texturing on the back of his jacket there. For the Avengers, we get this nice table with a pearl gold goblet, a bottle here of some kind of alcoholic beverage, I'm sure. And then this is the turkey leg here on a nice red plate. And finally from City we have Mrs. Claus. She looks really good here in that traditional kind of Santa Claus jacket with the fur lining there, the black belt. She does have the dual molded legs you see for the black boots. Here's the back of her outfit here. Nice to see her out on a snowboard, getting some recreation in after a hard year of preparing for Christmas. There are our builds for day 21. Make sure you come back tomorrow to see day 22. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content and the rest of this year's Advent calendar builds.